Hey there, Reject Nation. Look, we got an official new background.
Oh.
I thought the other one looked too nice. I said, now that I got a new place, just need 3 items. Hung half-assedly. Thought it was perfect that one.
Really rested against more than hung.
No, it's been kind of a crazy week. Realizing that with everything coming out next week, I have to move. One time I was up for like 40 hours, but it was exciting. We got a whole bunch of boxes everywhere. We did some soundproofing with the place. We got more to do. So yeah, it's more echoey than usual. But I was thinking, we gotta watch this trailer because if you watch our reaction to the finale of Stranger Things, we skipped the preview because we just wanted to focus on the episode itself. And now I don't want to watch a preview.
No, I'm already committed. I'll be there.
I'll be there. Oh,
Netflix.
damn. Now we're here to watch that preview. It's only like 30 seconds long, apparently. But hey, figure perfect new video to watch. And what kind of channel would Real Rejects be if we waited to do a new video when everything's ready to go and set up? That's just not our style. We're never gonna change.
Never stop, never stop.
We're so humble. All right, John. Let's show them how to react.
Absolutely. Get ready for the schooling of your life.
It is over 11. You have freed me. You can't stop this now.
I am so excited.
Ugh.
You know what else was shown a couple months ago? I was thinking about it. That shot with Hopper with the flamethrower, that never came into play.
Whoa. Okay, so as I'm cutting this up right now, what I just noticed is, I missed it the first time, is that Hopper it's looking at tanks full of demogorgons. I imagine that they're not just, demogorgons caught and being kept there, being preserved. I imagine that maybe somehow the Russians are trying to, duplicate them, reproduce them in some way, and then figure out a way to control them so they have like an army on their hands. So what Hopper's doing with the flamethrower is kind of like some Ripley alien shit, and he's gonna go in there and torch all of them. Yeah, that's what I just figured out. I think this was gonna happen.
And the other big one is Eddie playing guitar Mad Max style in the Upside Down, which has me theorizing, because he's talking about in the final episode how he doesn't consider himself to be a hero, that maybe they can't find a way to play Nancy's favorite song, but he happens to know how to play Nancy's favorite song, so he has to go into the Upside Down and play it. That's my best guess. Or he's bored out of his mind and just goes into the Upside Down.
He's just going to practice.
The final episode's 2 hours and 45 hours. So they're going to... He's just like, screw it, just throw him in there and I play guitar for Vecna.
Yeah, he's Vecna's music slave.
But going off of the footage that we got here, you have Vecna at the top saying it is over 11. You have freed me. We haven't seen anything yet, right, in Volume 1 that suggests that she freed him? I don't know what's happening, John.
I don't either. I mean, maybe it's just, like all of this battling with the Upside Down and all of the things that we've seen unfold over the past 3 seasons. Maybe in part 2, he's going to transcend the Upside Down in his true form and come back into our world instead of, like warping people from the other side inside out and all that stuff. I could foresee it being something like that, where it's like the evil is actualized into, the actual full-on Earth realm.
At least from what the trailer is suggesting, too, it doesn't look like that Hopper, Joyce, and Murray are going to be going back to the States by the end of the season. It looks like that everything connected to the Upside Down on their side of the story is going to remain in Russia.
Yeah, and then maybe by the end of the season we'll get that little tease of them finally heading for home or something like that. And I love too how the stuff in Russia, like, it almost started to remind me of like a Resident Evil game, because it's like, oh, clearly they've got more going on here than just the one Demogorgon they had to take out. This is probably going to get a whole lot worse, and it makes a lot of sense then the way we leave them off, Joyce, Hopper, and Murray. Kind of just at the personal resolution rather than any of the, resolution of the circumstances and the stakes.
I think the big question has been who's going to die this season. The thing with Stranger Things, they usually play it pretty safe, but it was either Sean Levy or one of the Duffer brothers who said that the Valley 2 is going to like break our hearts. So that usually implies there's going to be some type of massive death, some type of really big death. I feel like it's going to be Steve. Steve seems like the character who would probably be the one to be killed off, because the guy out of anyone is always looking for some sense of like purpose out of the kids. He just never seems to really get higher in life.
Never seems to
anyway.
click with his own peers or anybody above his station. He's mostly, just Big Brother Steve.
And that would hurt. And I feel like he is set up to like give him, like somehow give a big sacrifice to help others survive.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess that would make sense for how his story has unfolded this season and the ways in which, he's drifted. Even though his emotional journey hasn't been one of the most engaged so far, I mean, it does seem like he is sort of drifting apart with his friends, although I keep hoping that maybe that whole thing about Dustin idolizing him will have a hopeful foreshadowing quality to it, although I feel like it just goes to support your theory.
Well, also, for sure, Paul Reiser's going to die.
Yeah,
I've been saying he's going to die since the first time we got confirmation he's coming back in this season.
Yeah.
He's for sure dying.
It's going to be his the balancing of the scales for him allowing this horribly necessary process with 11 to happen the way it has happened.
And look, click off now if you don't want leaks. But I did read some plot leaks, and it's not like me to read plot leaks for shows. But basically, Mike and Will end up hooking up because Will shows up going, Mike, I've been in such a bitchy mood because you forgot it was my birthday.
Yes.
And then Mike's like, I'm sorry. I got a present for you. And then he just goes in and lays a big fat tongue in his mouth. And then 11 shows up and then kills Mike and Will.
Yeah, at the same time.
Same time. It is brutal to my understanding.
Yeah.
And this is all official confirmed plot leaks released by Netflix themselves.
This is canon, all of it.
So guys, you can take my word for it. This is all 100% going to come true. And if you guys think I'm being sarcastic, think again. This is all
true. Facts.
You made this video weird. I hope I can save it by the editing.
Definitely will. Definitely, absolutely.
It's like we've been non-stop for many, many hours with no sleep, and then we decided we should roll the camera.
But hey, it's good to be back with you guys. And this space will keep evolving like a living, breathing organism until finally it is even better than it was before.
How cool of a set would that be? Just, it develops, it becomes sentient. It just develops itself. It grows, and we never have to set it up, and we never have to change it.
Yeah.
Just mix it up. It does it on its own. It evolves.
And then if we try to change it, then it fights back, and it becomes like a full-on.
We try to burn it.
Yeah, it's like a horrible Black Mirror room where it starts changing itself to disconcert us.
Call the movie The Set.
The Set. Ooh,
there's something there.
Yeah.
Stranger Sets.
The setting.
It wants to be set
It
up.
wants to be stationary and not changed. It wants to be set dressed. It wants to be decorated.
All right, guys. Greg's done. John, you done?
I'm always done.